Hi, everybody. This is Heidi with Tap into Abundance Now. Well, actually, you're looking at Norbert. Norbert's my little buddy. He's a rescue we got about 8 months ago. And Norbert's looking a little sad right now. And not just because it's morning. Norbert made a choice. And then his subconscious, his internal programming made another choice. So I thought I would illustrate this because he was really demonstrating the power of our mind just a few minutes ago, and I thought I'd try to catch it. Let's see if he'll ask again. What Norbert does, and I think we don't know his background fully, but it seems like he doesn't really like hands a whole lot, and so it seems that he may have not been treated so well in his former household. But here we go. He's like, pick me up, and well, now he wants a scratch. So this is not the perfect illustration here. But if I go to try to pick him up, oh, see? Oh, don't touch me. So this is what he does. He jumps up and he asks to come up. He wants to be up with me. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Right? And then don't touch me. There we go. So this is the game we play over and over and over again. And it's really not a game. He really wants this. He wants to come up. He wants to be with me on the sofa. And then I go to get him, and he's like, "Don't touch me." Okay, so I will stop using my poor little guy. So this is something I just thought I'd get out there and just put it out there because there's a whole lot of talk out in my community right now around choice. And choice is really, really, really important. When we want something, we really have to choose it. We have to plant our stake in the ground. We have to make a decision and say, yes, this is what I'm having. And guess what? Sometimes the choice is not enough, right? Just like Norbert here, he wants to come up on the sofa. He wants to be with me. But to actually allow that to happen is really, really scary for him because of what's happened to him in the past, right? He has this internal programming. Literally, his brain is literally physically wired to run away from being picked up. So that is so much like what we do very often, right? We want to take action in our business, and then we find ourselves not doing it, or we want to earn more money. And guess what? Every time a little bit comes in, something magically happens to take it away. What's that about? Well, it's about our energy and it's about our internal programming. Literally, our brain is programmed to keep us safe, right? And just like Norbert here, hands were not safe. Being picked up or being come at with hands in the past, I suspect, wasn't safe for him. So as much as he wants to come up on the sofa, he runs away every time because of his internal programming. So does that make sense? We all want these things, and yet sometimes we just can't go beyond choosing it. Or sometimes we can't even fully choose it. So please don't make yourself wrong. Please don't make yourself wrong if you find yourself saying, yes, I want this, and then not being able to take the action. It's not because you lack commitment. It's not because you lack will. It's because you have this internal programming, this part of your brain that's saying it's not safe. It basically, when it comes down to it, it's not always safety, but in a large number of the situations, it is about safety. So what can we do? What can we do? We ask for something, we really, really want it, but then we self-sabotage, or we don't take the action, or something comes up to take us off track. Well, we kind of have to break through that, don't we? We got to break through it. We have these, what I call, well, they're internal conflicts that create this ceiling above us. And so we have to break through that ceiling in order to make headway and get where we want to go and create the prosperity we want to create, and so be able to tap into our magic, right? So it takes some work sometimes, right? It's not just simply a choice. Yes, choice is a part of it, but it's not just a choice. And don't make yourself wrong. It's not an excuse to not do something about it. It's really an invitation. And so I just want to give you a heads up. I do have another 21-day event coming up, 21 days to breaking through your inner glass ceiling. And so I will be giving you some details on that, and see if it's an invitation that would help serve you. So let's just go pan back to Norbert here. Pan. There he is, the cutest little guy in the world. Norbert, conflicted inside, and we're trying to train him, and I'm even tapping with him a little bit on making hands safe. And when hands are safe for him, when he feels he's got it, then he'll be able to allow me to pick him up and get placed on the sofa. Okay, this is Heidi with Tap into Abundance Now. Have a fantastic day. I was just inspired to do that as Norbert was begging to come up and saying, let me up and don't touch me. Pick me up, don't touch me. Pick me up, don't touch me. So just know you don't have to be trapped in that cycle yourself. Pick me up, don't touch me. I want the money, but don't give it to me. There is a way. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.